Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. Yeah, the DOT coin, still hanging in there. Yeah, pretty much in a holding pattern there. We haven't really got enough evidence to say that this wave 2 correction that we've been looking at in the last few days and last couple of weeks, we haven't got enough evidence to say that this is complete really. We've got a 5-wave move to the upside. We've got a potential ABC structure here that is actually still unfolding potentially. So we have here this A wave that might have bottomed on the 21st of November. The movement to the upside, very corrective. I mean, at the moment, unfortunately, most coins develop very corrective move to the upside here. This move up doesn't really fit in with the idea of a third wave rally already unfolding. So I see this only as a B wave with a C wave down to come in a wave 2. I would prefer another low so that we reach the 50% retracement around 458, 431, maybe even 396, even though that would be quite deep. However, we are at a key breakout point, key inflection point, key pivot. So it's first of all the 78.6 retrace, which is normally a key resistance area for a B wave. So ideally, we don't want the B wave to go beyond that. Okay. Well, if it does, it indicates the third wave might already be unfolding. In addition to that, we've got this descending trend line here coming down. So there were quite a few touch points here before. So that's quite a substantial breakout point. In addition to that, we've got the horizontal resistance level here. So resistance is around $5.80. So a sustained break below the, above that could really indicate that the third wave is already running. But then you can see it maybe. It would leave us with a very, very shallow wave 2, not necessarily too reliable, and the entire assumption then would be based on a very, very shallow wave 2, which is never great because it doesn't really give us much clarity. Would be preferred to see really this C wave come a little lower really, right, to get the C wave done. If we add the Fibonacci extensions, then we can also calculate based on the current high of this B wave, we can calculate ideal targets for the C wave. So we take the length of that A wave, go to the high of the B, and then the 100% extension level as one of the key targets for a C wave takes us to $4.68. Below that, we've got the 1.618 extension at $4.12. And these are really the key levels projections in addition to the standard retracements. Both are relevant. Sometimes we have some overlap, not necessarily in this case, but there is good support most likely around 458, not only the 50% Fib level, but also the previous wave 4 low. And the golden ratio here aligns with previous swing highs, which have been quite relevant. So it is in my opinion, a wave 1 that we've seen. The question is just, is the wave 2 over or not? As a primary, I would say we get another dip into support. As an alternative, the low is already in, but to believe that, I need to see a sustained break above the $5.80 mark. And then, as soon as the low is really in and we start to move higher, target for the third wave is sort of around, ideally, at least $8, $8.05, better $8.66, $9.20, that entire range will be relevant for this third wave. It will depend a little bit on the subdivisions, but at the moment it's only a 3-wave move up of the lows. Doesn't give much confidence that the low has already been struck. That's my update about DOT. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. There you can find additional content every single day. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.